Alright, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna be doing some Hollow Knight after we did some Smash now. I kind of was wondering if this might be how I ended up doing things since I missed my Hollow Knight day this week, and I just feel like this is a good way of doing things. We're gonna do a few things in Hollow Knight. It's not gonna be a super long Hollow Knight VOD, because there's not a because I do still have some other things I'm doing later today. But I'll do some Hollow Knight until it's time for me to leave. Oh, until I just feel like I need to take a break. Whichever comes first. Alright, we are going into the Colosseum of Fools now. So we're going to want to set ourselves up in a good way. Things that I'll want. The Shaman Stone would be good because it gives me spell power increase. I definitely want Dash Master and Soul and Grub Song, Spell Twister too. I really kind of feel like I don't know. I feel like Weaver Song could be good, but I also feel like maybe I get rid of Dash Master for Weaver Song because I really feel like having Nail Master would be good because the Nail Master the nail attacks are pretty good. Dream Wielder might not be bad either because there are times where you can hit the enemy's foot. Problem is now I can't dash downwards. I do like being able to dash downwards. The other option is getting rid of Nail Master, focusing just on doing soul things, I guess. Soul and dashing. It's just not how I usually do this. I suppose instead of that, I could still go for Spell Twister to make my life a little easier. Weaver Song's not bad. Nail Master's Glory would be good too. I have two left. I could get Long Nail. I could add extra health. Ship of Oon so I heal a little better. I don't know. Kind of does make me wish I had that extra Charm Notch. I could, then I could equip the Shaman Stone. Um, geez, I don't know. Crest of Fallen in case I get super low. I might go Lifeblood Heart. Give me two extra hits. We could at least give this setup a shot. We're probably not going to win the first round. I seriously would be surprised if I did. Um, the glory of being a fool. Well, that's what we're fighting for. Being a fool. Alright, Coliseum of Fools, let's dance. Oh, that's not a good start. Thanks for the lag, game. Alright. That's my two lifeblood hearts gone. Um, Game is very laggy right now. Which isn't, great, mind you. Alright, alright. I'm feeling pretty confident in how that went. This one you just have to worry about that guy. And this is... okay, this is this one. Oh, come on. Double come on. Eviling's not too useful in this phase because they can't get up here easily, it appears, which is fine. Is it the next one? It's this one. Yep. Alright. Oh yeah, now we got these guys. Ow. I do wish I had the Shaman Stone on, because I feel like it would be really nice to do extra magic damage. Maybe I should... if I don't win it, which I seriously don't expect to win this, but if I don't win this, I might switch out the, I don't want to get rid of Dash Master, but I might switch out the Nail Master's, I get rid of the Nail Master, what else do I get rid of? The Lifeblood Heart? Yeah, I'm cool with that. Get rid of those two, and then just try to do a run of magic-based stuff. Because using the Weaverlings, I can get a lot of soul, I just don't do a lot of damage with my soul. I do more damage with my nail. I'll admit the Weaverlings are rough at this point. Since they can't really stay up here easily. But when they get to do things, they're very useful. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Ow. I don't know if it's happening on your guys' end as well. I would assume so. The lag is really messing me up a little. Pretty sure that the lag is a part of the issue. Ow. Ow. I kind of jumped into that one, so I do in fact deserve that. Oh, forgot about this part. Forgot about this part. And the part coming after it. The mage part's not fun. Last one. It's the last one over on the left. Yep. This guy is one of the places where having magic attacks do more damage would be nice. No! That's dumb. My controller decides to give out now. I mean, quite frankly, platforming over just a little spike pit is not much compared to what I had to go through in the in the sorry, in the White Palace. So like, ah, nabbit, that's it. I was doing good too. There we go. Comes after this again? Oh, it's this part? Ugh. Okay. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Yep. Knew these guys were coming. Oh, come on. I released it. Okay, you guys do see the lag going on, right? Like, that's not just me. Because, like, I keep releasing things, and they're just poorly timed, apparently. This guy. Well, that didn't go perfectly at all, but I am actually back at almost full health. I just have no soul now. But I can get some of it back from these guys. Yeah, I was going to get hit there. I was like, dude, don't try it. And guess who tried it? A couple of seconds here to get this up before the spikes come. Alright, time for the fun one. I, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this part with the lag, but we'll see. Gotta check what's causing this thing to lag so badly. Smash wasn't doing this. Getting to the point where my memory is less and less clear on what all we have to do. What was that? What? What was that? I was pressing the button and it just didn't jump. That was stupid. Like, I would literally press the button, like, and he was not jumping on the wall at all. Like, I do not deserve that death. No, I refuse to. I refuse to accept that. He's not even going all the. What is? He's not running anymore. I refuse to accept that death, but I can't do anything about it. Man, I don't know. It's just that they're not going to be really useful. Like, spells aren't going to be that useful in that next part, that last part there. I cannot do this with the lag like this. I can't play the game like this. Maybe I get Smash back up, but if the game's gonna lag this badly, I can't do it. Let me see something really quickly. If it's lagging without it being like in the game. Nope, no lag over here. So it's not the Switch. I think it's the computer. Um, Maybe one more try. Still kind of ticked about that last one, but hey, whatever. Ugh. If it starts lagging that bad again, I'm gonna just call it in the middle of the fight. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Another part of the problem is my controllers. My Joy-Cons aren't doing the best anymore. Not really the best of all stocks, but I could have done worse. Right. Well, that wasn't wonderful, but I've definitely done worse again. Okay. Okay. Don't have to worry about those guys, just have to worry about this guy. I don't know what even happened there. I let go of the button, but it didn't hit for some reason. Like, it didn't release the attack. Okay. You know what? No. I'm sorry, I'm calling it there. There's something up with the Joy-Cons or the lag. I'm not sure which one it is. Either way, it might be me. It might, honest to goodness, be me. But I don't think it is. So I think I'm going to have to call it there. I wanted to do this for the until we reach 3 hours or maybe even more, but I cannot do that. So maybe we'll go back to Smash since that wasn't having any issues. Um, but we're not going to be able to beat the Coliseum of Fools today if I'm having that much problem with it. Um, let me see. Let me play real quickly to see what I hear. Right? Hmm. Well, I think I do have something I gotta do. I don't know. What do I want to do? I don't know, guys. Um, huh. Like with the Joy-Cons acting up and the game deciding to lag occasionally, it's really rough to do this. I really don't know. Alright, we'll try again. This time with less, this time with less rage quitting, hopefully. But I make no promises. Oh, come on. For the record, yes, my Joy-Con decided to quit there. Wonderful. Just wonderful. I thought I hit the dash button, I didn't. I, alright, okay. Definitely think Nail Master's Blow is going to be more useful than Spell Twister, even though Spell Twister would be nice to have. Not Spell Twister, the Soul. Yeah, the Soul one. The one where you do more damage. The Spell Twister is useful. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. I don't even. The problem is I don't actually remember what comes after the wall one, where you have to fight up by jumping off the wall. I just don't remember. If you don't want to take damage, you gotta stop jumping into the enemies. Something I'm very clearly not the best at, but hey, it's a recommendation I can give to y'all. I should look up a guide for this, too. They probably have, like, recommendations, to be fair. I have a feeling long nail is probably a recommended charm to have on so that you can reach further with your nail. That was dumb, but I'll take the hit. I don't have much of a choice but to take the hit. That one I deserved. Okay, that's it. I'm done playing with that one. I ain't doing that anymore. There we go. What's next? Ooh, nail just yep, that was how that was supposed to go. Oh, yep. Ow. Ouch. Doing much better on this. That's a lot of enemies. It's actually not really that many, but just kind of surprised me. Okay, let's get rid of that guy. Oh, let's not get rid of that guy? How did he live from that? I am very impressed. This guy can't survive my regular attack, yet he survived being blasted by my soul. Very impressive, good sir. Next, you guys. Yeah, I'm not doing well enough on this round. We're going to be hitting the KO button, I think. What the? And it's the guy that teleports in, right? Yeah, and he's got a bunch of little ghosties with him. Two can do the magic game, my friend. Two can do the magic game. Two charge shots on him. Alright. Well, I've made it farther than I did the last time, but not farther than I did the first time. Right? Hard to say I didn't deserve that when I ran into it myself, asking for it. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be game, right? Yeah, yep. Yeah, alright, I think we might call it there. We did at least get two good rounds in. I made it really far in the first round, and I don't think I should have died where I did. I definitely don't think I would have made it. I don't think I was going to win that. I just don't think I should have died where I did. But I think that's probably a good place to end it, to be honest with you. Let me see. Yeah, we made good progress today. We got 13 Smash Bros. Things done. We didn't do a whole lot in this game, but that's fine because this wasn't today's game anyway. We got 13 characters in Classic mode done, and we did 3 attempts. 2 of them we went through the whole way. So, sorry everyone for the short Hollow Knight VOD. But I hope you guys enjoyed this anyway, because this was fun. I wish I could have done better on the first round, because I was so close to doing it too, I think. I think if I had waited till the end, I would have made it, but... Alright, so how this is going to go for next week. Let me get to the ending scene really quickly and we'll talk about this. So next week, as far as I know, we are pretty much, set up for the normal time. There should be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday for sure days. Now, of course, I say for sure, but it's more like, barring any unforeseen circumstances, I should be streaming on those 2 days. That's 3 days. As far as I know, I don't have anything going on those 3 days. Let me check the calendar really quickly. Let me see here. Yep, as far as I know, no plans. So, Tuesday should be Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explore the Sky. Thursday should be Hollow Knight for real. um, and Saturday should be whatever the wheel decides. Before we end, though, I want to go over a few things. So, those of you who've been, keeping up and paying attention probably know that we are close to the end of what I want to do in Mystery Dungeon Explore the Sky. Pokemon, we have finished the main post-game storyline, and I just want to do... all I want to do right now to finish this up is to get the last 2 instruments. Now, they're in the hardest places with 50 floors each on each dungeon. But if we're able to finish that next week, we will be done with Mystery Dungeon Explore the Sky for now, at least. Because that's the last thing I want to show at the current moment. Now, there's other things I want to do eventually, but I'm at that point, I'm probably going to take a break from Mystery Dungeon. I'll go more into the Mystery Dungeon stuff, what might happen to it later. But, yeah, we might be finishing the main stuff I want to do for Mystery Dungeon this next Tuesday. Now, bringing into that, Hollow Knight is actually also getting closer to the end. We have Grim to deal with. We have a little bit more stuff to work towards to unlock the other endings I want to show off. And we have the Colosseum, and that's mostly it. I want to get all of the charms as well, so we do have some grinding to do on Geo, but beyond that, we're getting closer to the end of our ongoing games. We are getting pretty close to the point where they will be finished up, which is not a bad thing. It's just a bit surprising. I didn't realize we were getting so close. And this leads me to the next thing. I do have ideas for what will be replacing them. I've already talked about what might replace Mystery Dungeon, and I have some ideas for what might replace Hollow Knight. But, yeah, so we're in the new year. It's in 2026, and I think this stream went well. I do want to say that my goal at this point will be to keep up the consistent streams. I really like to do that if I can. I'm going to be praying about some stuff, but I'm going to try to work on getting the 3 streams down that I usually do, and I lost it. There was something and I lost it. I'm sorry, guys. But, yeah, so this year is going to be a little different. I don't know exactly what the plans are quite yet, but I do have some things I'd like to talk about at some point when I have my thoughts more in order. For now, though, I think this is going to be where we ended off. So, yeah, just keep in mind, we have made really good progress in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explore the Sky, and Hollow Knight, both of which are coming closer to a close. I think Hollow Knight's gonna go for at least like 2 or 3 more weeks, probably, because I gotta beat the Colosseum, and some of the other stuff, most of the stuff that's remaining is pretty rough, to be honest. So most of the remaining things are gonna be hard to do, so it's gonna take a little bit longer because of that. But Mystery Dungeon Explore the Sky depends mostly on luck. If I can get lucky, we might be... I foresee either finishing it next week or the week after, unless I get super unlucky with the dungeons. So, things to be excited for. Um, so yeah, okay. With that out of the way, hopefully I haven't taken up too much of your guys' time talking about random things. I hope what I said makes sense. If I need to clarify anything, just let me know. I'll see what I can do. I don't always make sense to myself, so if it makes you feel any better, you're not alone and not understanding me. Um, Let me see if there's anybody to raid, because it is later in the day today than I have been streaming recently. And yet somehow still nobody is on that I usually raid. Well, there you go. Uh, Honestly, that's alright. I need to go grab something to eat. I'm getting a bit shaky anyway, so I think we're gonna end it off here and just not raid today. We'll try to get another raid. We'll try to get a raid next Tuesday. Alright, thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I did. This was fun. I had a great time. Thank you all for showing up, and I'll see you all, hopefully Tuesday, for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explore the Sky. This is Degna47, signing off.